My name is Tyzaya Cooper. I'm 21 years old, and I was formerly in the foster care system. When I turned 21, I basically aged out of the system. I lost, my social worker. I lost, all or those type of support systems that I had. It was very hard. I became depressed because I don't have any family out here. And I lost that, type of support system and everything. It was kind of like I had to, grow up and do everything on my own. I was definitely worried about being homeless.
There are some instances when our youth may not have anywhere to go. They don't have an identified housing plan. And if they don't, the likelihood is that they will exit into homelessness. We can't have that. So as DCFS, we've implemented a new process as to where we're connecting with every children's social worker that has a youth that will be turning 21 in the next 90 days. And we're working closely with those social workers to make sure that we have a housing plan for that youth to go directly into when they exit our system. We worked very hard with the Center for Strategic Partnership and private funders, and we were able to place that funding with Safe Place for Youth due to their expertise in dealing with the transition age youth population. We were able to utilize their pod share to immediately place them into pod share for bridge housing.
We called together an emergency funding meeting of all of our funders who we knew cared about transition age youth, asking them to help come to the rescue and keep these youth off the street. The county didn't have a solution on its own, and the philanthropic sector didn't know about the problem. And so the Center for Strategic Partnerships was able to bring those two together, to bring their strengths together to create this solution for Tyzaya and other youth.
The Carl and Roberta Deutsch Foundation provided emergency funding support for the youth who were exiting care at the end of 2021. We have the flexibility to provide expedient funds as opposed to public dollars that take a little more time to process and get through the system.
We sprung into action, identified a property that had been established as a tourist industry youth hostel setup, and really had an emphasis on a community model. And we were able to rapidly move young people into this space. This site offers housing to up to 31 youth on any given night. And we do bring services directly to the site, basic needs resources. We have our education and employment staff that come here to work with the young folks who are interested in re-entering the workforce or applying for college. We have clinicians and mental health professionals that come to the site.
I didn't have to worry about rent. I didn't have to worry about finding a place to stay. I didn't have to worry about not having someone support me. It was all here. It's all here. I definitely felt that, it took some weight off my shoulders, a lot.
Youth will exit our system, turn 21 every day. And we're working closely with those youth through the social workers and other entities and our collaborative partners. But to ensure we continue the work so that we can continue to provide this much needed service for every youth, that they will have an opportunity to exit child welfare into housing if they don't have a housing plan.